Hello twin flames and welcome to day 10 of the Divine Masculine's Journey to Union. So in this series we're using the DM Confessions by Bridget Rowe to really talk about union, talk about the masculine's journey to union and what they go through along the way. So thank you for being here, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So we're going to shuffle the cards and we're going to see what you need to know today. Wow, what do the masculines want you to know? And I love how all the cards are interlinking, and the masculines are really getting their point across about what they learn and go through on this journey. So the first card is, I sense your anger and your resentment. So as a divine feminine, we will feel anger and resentment along the way. We take things personally and we have to learn to let go of that. We feel anger towards the situation. We feel anger towards them. And we just wish it was all different. But it's not actually your divine masculine that you're angry at. Or even their karmic partner. Or the thing that seems to be in the way. It's the situation. You get angry because things aren't how you want them to be. And that's a form of control. So when we actually release that control, then we come back into peace and the anger and the resentment dissipates. And your masculine is saying to you, I sense your anger. I sense your resentment, and I also mirror your fears. And that's because you are mirrors of each other. What you feel, they feel. What they feel, you feel. And you feel their energy. This is why we experience things so powerfully on a physical level. So, when you're having those physical symptoms, and you can understand why when you tap in. So if you're having shoulder pain, for example, it's because of the masculines carrying around burdens. They're carrying around the burdens of the world, or maybe you're carrying around the burdens of the world. If you're having headaches, it's pressure. You're feeling pressured and things feel like they're going to explode. If you're having leg pain, it's connected with the fears of moving forward. The body will always speak to us in so many ways, and you mirror this energy. That's why you'll feel them. You feel them when they're angry. You feel them when they are sad. You feel them when they're happy. And you feel them when they're horny. So you feel everything, and they feel you. So your masculine is saying to you, I feel your anger. I sense it. I sense your resentment. So your masculine knows at times that the divine feminine goes through this period where, we have this anger towards them or this resentment about the situation, and we have to let go. That's why forgiveness is such a big one on this journey. And at the beginning of the series, we spoke a lot about forgiveness because the masculines will always forgive the mistakes the feminines make. It's the feminine that struggles to let go, struggles to release, because the feminine takes things personally. And we have to rise out of that energy. So your masculine is saying to you, I sense your anger and resentment, and I also mirror your fears, and I need you to release these so I can too. So this is about releasing fear. And fear is a false experience appearing real, or false evidence that appears to be real. So when we're in fear, we're always in a situation that's not of the now. In the now, the present moment, it's where the power is, because that's where we are safe. If we're in fear, we're thinking about the past, going over the past, wishing it was different, wondering how we could have changed it or done something differently. So in the past, when we're thinking of it in that way, we're in a state of anxiety, and that brings in resentment and it brings in fear. Or we're worrying about the future, how something's going to happen, if it will happen, going over all the what-if scenarios in our mind. So we feel anxious, we feel angry, and we feel kind of, out of our power. But when we come back into the now, we take back our power and we feel safe. And that's the real message coming through. So your masculine is saying, I need you to release these fears so I can too, because you're mirroring each other. This is why when your masculine blocks you, they're really blocking themselves, because, when you block someone, you block yourself. You create an obstacle there that doesn't really need to be there. That's why I always say to divine feminines, don't block your twin, because when you block them, you block yourself. Instead, learn to not pay any attention to it. Move out of that vibration. by raising your vibration with gratitude and love. And then you don't need to block anyone or anything because you're already in a better place. And you're emotionally dealing with things yourself and you're mastering your own emotion. So your masculine is saying to you, I need you to release these fears so I can too and come back into your life. So this is another sign of how we heal ourselves along the way, especially in separation, that we have to feel whole within ourselves so that you can come back into alignment. And when you're seeing your masculine, whether you're seeing them on the TV, in a supermarket, someone who looks like them, or even if you pass by them on the street, it's because you're aligning. So you always know when you're aligning with each other because the signs will get stronger and you'll feel them more and more and you'll feel like you've released the fear. So the message here is your masculine feels it when you are angry, feels it when you're in doubt, when you're not trusting the love, when you're not trusting that, they will return to you. Because when you trust them completely, that's surrendering completely. When you surrender to the connection and you trust in the love, you trust in your twin. And they feel that shift energetically. And they feel able to be open to you because that's what they do. I think there's someone here, okay? So that's how they're gonna open up to you, to this love. Bear with me a second. Okay, so something's come through the door. So this is a big sign when this happens of communication. So your masculine is saying to you, when you release things from, your life, the fear, the doubt, the worry, then I can too. And I can come back into your life. So your masculine is saying they sense you. Like I sensed then that was someone at the door, okay? I sensed it. Because you have spider sense as a twin flame. Not only because you're a twin flame, but because you are psychic, you are a light worker. You're here to help the world. So you sense things. So you sense each other. And you know what I'm talking about as a divine feminine because you can sense it when your masculine is thinking of you. You can sense it when they're close by. You can sense it when you're about to receive a message. You just know it's within you because you are connected in more than a physical way. It's a telepathic bond. It's a bond that's between you. It's a lot like, I'm trying to find I've got a red cord. It's like this red cord. So you have an invisible thread between the two of you that keeps you connected always. And it's connecting you through eternity because you are eternal beings of love and light. The masculine saying to you, I'm truly in love with every piece of you. How beautiful is that? With every piece of you. All of you. All the pieces of you that you think are faulty or you wish you could change, your masculine loves all of that. So they are saying to you, I love all of you. So all we have to do to move this connection forward is to focus on that love and to release the blame, the anger, the resentment, and to just forgive it all and to move into a state of higher love. Because when we operate through higher love and we're tapped in with unconditional love, then we see only love. And your masculine always sees the best in you. Even when you're angry, even when you're in fear, your masculine is saying to you, I need you to release this so I can too and come back into your life because your masculine teaches you lessons. Your masculine is your greatest teacher. So they are teaching you that you don't need them to survive because you survive anyway. You will enhance each other's lives, not complete each other's lives because you complete anyway. So your masculine teaches you this because as a divine feminine, we crave their energy so much and it's never enough. And I did a video and it's in the Twin Flame playlist. And it's about the fruits of the spirit. How as a divine feminine, we have to heal like the fruits of the spirit. We heal the 7 deadly sins to move into the fruit of the spirit. It's so powerful. So we release that kind of envy and jealousy and the lust and all these things, the pride and the envy, and we replace it with patience, compassion, understanding, love, and light. So this is about the healing of the connection. And when you fully look for the love in the situation, no matter what it is, then you will realize that your masculine is truly in love with every part of you. All of you, even the part of you that resents them sometimes and is angry at them. They love all of you. And they move away from you so, you can both heal, to be ready for each other, because as a divine feminine, we have to release the need for them now, the need for it now, that need. And we have to trust that all is well and we are safe. So your masculine is saying to you, I truly am in love with every piece of you, the good and the bad, because that's what it's about. That's why in marriage, you have to say, it's in sickness and in health, because you take the good and the bad. You sign up for the good and the bad. And the masculines know this within themselves, that they've signed up for the good parts of you and the bad parts of you. And you heal the bad parts of you in separation. And the bad parts of you are the anger, the resentment, the pain, the envy, the jealousy, all the things that are toxic to your soul. And you heal them and turn it around into love and peace and gratitude. I'm sorry for making your life uncomfortable with my in and out behaviour. So your masculine is apologising to you for coming and going, being in and out. It may feel like to you that they just can't make up their mind or can't make a decision and they can't do what they need to do. But they're apologising to you for their in and their out behaviour. They don't mean to come and go. They don't mean to, but they want to be able to give you everything, not just breadcrumbs. So your masculine knows that they can't stay away from you because they are truly in love with you, but they also want you to heal the pain. So this is a big message about healing of the pain. Not just the masculines here, but the feminine, because you mirror each other. Look at this for powerful. You mirror each other's energy. And they're showing me there the feathers. Now, when you get dark feathers like that, it's a sign of forgiveness. When we see beautiful white feathers, it's a sign of angel love, the support, the comfort from heaven, and that we are supported always. But when we see darker feathers, it's a sign of forgiveness and healing the pain. So I feel this is a big message today about healing the pain, that you are mirrors of each other to heal your own inner pain. So the masculines trigger you and you trigger them, so that you can heal the pain or the core wounds within you from past lives, from childhood, through previous relationships or situations that you've experienced on the earth plane, whether that be in this lifetime or many, many others. And you heal these core wounds to feel complete, to feel whole. So there's no room for anger or resentment or pain. There's only the room for the love. And the masculines love every piece of you, no matter what. And look at this. Thank you for being you, my light in the dark. So your masculine is thanking you all along the way. And this is so beautiful. They're showing you that it is painful and it can be scary and there's fear there. But light and love will overcome all things, because you're their light in the darkness. And I spoke about this at the beginning of the series, that the feminine is the lighthouse. And it doesn't matter what comes along, the stormy sea, the wind, the rain, the lighthouse stands strong because it's built on a solid foundation, and that's you. And you continue to shine your light, guiding those ships so they don't hit the rocks or they don't hit other ships. They move in the direction they're meant to go. And that's what you do for your twin. So release the time it's taking and trust in the love, because you will make memories together. They show me the camera there, the memories, and you are constantly in their mind. They have a picture of you in their mind, thinking of you. This is memories. So they're constantly thinking about you and the memories that you made, the memories and the times that you shared, even if it was for a fleeting moment. It's kind of ingrained in their minds. They have a filing cabinet that's all about you in their mind. Think about in, files, how big files go back. If you think about the records and time, You know, if you go into a film, if you imagine a film and, you know, you go to a file and there's just kind of mountains of files for that one person. And that's what the masculine's mind is when they are connecting with you. It's not just this life, there's lifetimes together because you are eternal beings of light. So your masculine is thanking you for being the light, thanking you for forgiving them, thanking you for putting up with them and trusting them no matter what, because the feminine will always return to the masculine the way the masculine will always return to the feminine. Because you are divine magnets and you are truly meant to be. So your masculine is saying to you, thank you for being you, my light in the dark. So your masculine is saying to you, I truly love every piece of you. Thank you for being you. And your masculine may not be able to say that physically to you, but they certainly show it to you in so many other different ways, in dreams, in music, in the signs that you see. And they are showing you this now. Thank you for being you, my light in the dark. I truly am in love with every piece of you. So let go of your anger and resentment that I can feel, because I mirror those fears and I need you to release them too so I can. And then I can return into your life and we can start again, wipe the slate clean and be free. So thank you for being you. So this is a big message today about the way you both heal, the way you both mirror each other's fears, and the way you both feel each other. So you feel each other energetically on every single level. So if you've been feeling something and you feel, is it my twin? The angels are saying to you, yes, it is. And remember, what they feel, you feel. And what you feel, they feel. So, you know, if you're feeling bad about your twin, you're really feeling bad about yourself because you're the same. So everything that you feel about them is how you feel about yourself, because you're healing that core wound within you. So the next time you get triggered by your twin, or you take something personally on this journey, instead of lashing out or going into fear, sit down and breathe. Come back into the now where you were safe and ask yourself the question, what is this teaching me about me? How is this healing me right now? What is this showing me about me, and how can I heal that? And then all those feelings, all that anger and that resentment and pain, it will just dissipate because it can't live in the now. It can only live in the past that can't be changed, or the future that hasn't yet occurred. So take back your power, come into the now and know that you are safe. And your masculine is saying to you, thank you for being you, my light in the dark. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.